pigments, the colors, or the fatty vitamins. Plant nutrients tend to be, aside from the B complex and vitamin C, plant nutrients tend to be fat soluble, which means if you're dealing with a digestive problem, you may not get the benefits of your of vegetables and fruits. You may not get the nutritional benefits of these substances because they're going to be difficult for you to absorb, especially if you have gallbladder issue, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, liver problems. So mix your vegetables up with oil, mix in a little bit of lecithin, take your veggies with apple cider vinegar, put some vinegar on your salads, heat your veggies, and if you're going to take your Cell Shield to protect yourself from estrogen, use digestive enzymes, take your Cell Shield with fatty meals. So we got vitamin E, we got curcumin, two wonderful supplements you can use if you're dealing with estrogen-dependent cancers, breast cancer, prostate cancer, uterine cancer, if you've got PCOS, endometriosis, PMS, or if you're just looking for a way to balance out your hormones, get on the Cell Shield. Make sure you're getting 400 IU a day of vitamin E. But there's much more you can do to protect yourself from the stress and inflammatory and even cancer-causing effects of estrogen. On our next Bright Side episode, I'm going to tell you about a powerful mineral that is maybe the most important element in the world of nutrition when it comes to protecting you from estrogen. This is an element that hardly anyone who is not supplementing is going to get enough of. And in addition to being a very, very effective, maybe the most effective element for protecting yourself from estrogen, this stuff plays an important role in keeping your adrenal glands healthy, your thyroid healthy, and it's also extremely important for what may be the most important gland in your body, the pituitary gland, the master gland that's located right in the middle of your head. This stuff is very important for keeping your pituitary operating optimally. And on top of all that, this mineral may be the most effective supplement that you can take to protect yourself from fluoride toxicity. And we will tell you all about it. We'll tell you what that is on our next Bright Side episode, so you're going to want to tune into that. All right, 866-582-9933 is our number. Let's take our first phone call of the day. Gina in Oregon. What's up, Gina?
Thanks for taking my call, and thanks for your great work.
Thank you so much, Gina.
I have a couple questions for you. So sure. The first one is related to amino acid, and that's one of the group is called aromatic amino acid, such as like tryptophan, tyrosine, and phenylalanine.
Gina, I'm having a hard time understanding you. I heard tryptophan and tyrosine. I didn't hear.
Okay, so that is one of some of the examples for the aromatic amino acid.
Aromatic. Are you saying aromatic amino acid?
Yeah, aromatic amino acid. Yeah, they all have one thing in common, and they are capable of absorbing UV ray. So my question to you is, with this particular characteristics of them, can they protect our skin cells from the UV damage?
That's a great question.
They are being consumed in our body. If so, what happened to those amino acids?
Are you a chemist, Gina?
No, I'm just studying it.
That's very good. Gina asks about the aromatic amino acids. And aromatic is just a fancy chemical word, a chemical term that means rings. Anything that's an aromatic chemical structure has a lot of rings. If you ever looked at in a chemistry book, you'll see a lot of these. They call them rings. They're really six-sided structures. They call them rings. Technically, they're called benzene rings. And these aromatic substances, of which isoflavones, by the way, and bioflavonoids are aromatic structures, and estrogen is an aromatic structure as well. These aromatic structures do have wonderful protective benefits, and they do have, indeed, protective benefits for the skin. Whether or not the aromatic amino acids are protective against the skin is a good question, and I can't tell you that I know the answer to that, although based on the chemical structure, I would tend to think that they would have some not only solar protective benefits, but protective benefits against all cancers. That aromatic ring structure does protect you from oxidation, especially from ultraviolet radiation. So, but you also got to be careful with these aromatic structures. If these ring structures, like tryptophan and tyrosine and some of these other ring structure chemicals are not stable, they can actually cause problems. I don't think you'll have to worry worry about that with amino acids. But to answer your question, I don't know about any specific research that's been done on aromatics and solar protection, although the chemical structure would tend to make me think that they would have properties that way. Interestingly, tryptophan is not just any aromatic structure. It's an aromatic structure that gets turned into serotonin and melatonin and something called tryptamine, all of which have wonderfully powerful sun benefits, or I don't want to say sun protection benefits, but they're very responsive to the sun. For example, tryptophan in your brain gets turned into serotonin and melatonin in the brain. We'll talk about this when we talk about the pituitary next week. And the serotonin and melatonin is very responsive to sunlight that comes in through your eyeballs, and you can actually change your mood. This is one of the reasons why seasonal affective disorder is such a problem. You can actually affect your mood by the interaction between these aromatic structures as aromatic amino acid derivatives and the sun. So certainly based on the chemical structure and based on some of the biochemistry in the body, yes, indeed, your point is well taken. There might be an interaction between the sun, between light, and these aromatic amino acids. But that's a little bit more high-tech than we usually get here on the bright side. But thanks for bringing that up. Did you have another question?
Yeah, I do have another question. Have you heard of something called goji berry?
Yeah. I love goji berries.
Yeah.
I eat them. I try to eat goji berries at least a couple times a week. They're very sweet. You got to be careful with them, but they're loaded with wonderful antioxidants. They've got that nice red color, and we're talking about how colors are really important. The red colors are probably something called proanthocyanidins or anthocyanidins, which are great for sun protection. Yeah, goji berries are wonderful, and you're starting to see them more and more in health food stores. And I love goji berries. There's actually goji juice that you can get, and that's also good stuff. Did that answer your question?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's a couple of studies talking about that. Yeah, pretty much.
As antioxidants.
I just want to see, what's your opinion on that?
Goji's wonderful. Goji's wonderful, and so is goji juice. It's just a little bit sweet, so you got to be careful. Thanks so much for your call, Gina. Thanks for bringing that up about the aromatic amino acids. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We're going to take a time out and come back right after this with more good health information. Don't go away.
Many Americans suffer from digestive problems, often totally unaware they're not absorbing essential nutrients from foods and supplements. Dr. Peter Glidden is aware of the importance of healing a damaged digestive system.
Now, the product that I'm going to talk about today, Mackey Plus, and it is a combination of a superfruit, the Mackey berry, and aloe vera juice. Now, aloe vera is a very interesting nutritional supplement to talk about because aloe vera, it's the stuff that you put on your skin if you get a burn. And man, it really knocks down the pain, the inflammation of the burn, and facilitates healing. Well, guess what? It does the same thing internally that it does externally to burns.
To soothe and heal your digestive system, order Mackey Plus today by calling 855-347-3696. That's 855-347-3696, or on the web at fireyourmdnow.com. That's fireyourmdnow.com.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
Improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Did you know by age 50, half of all men have an enlarged prostate? This means more urges to urinate, longer bathroom trips, waking at night to urinate, or issues with sex. If this sounds familiar, call us now, because we're shipping free bottles of Super Beta Prostate to listeners of this station. Super Beta Prostate is a non-prescription formula guaranteed to reduce the symptoms of your enlarged prostate. It's yours free. Pay only shipping and handling. Just call 1-800-890-2605. In clinical trials, the ingredient in Super Beta Prostate was shown to reduce urges to urinate, improve bladder emptying, reduce waking at night to urinate, and improve quality of life. This Super Beta Prostate free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Don't wait. Just call 1-800-890-2605. That's 1-800-890-2605. Call 1-800-890-2605.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
We're back on the bright side. Got a letter here from Larry. He says, what do you suggest for dry skin in the winter months? All right, well, dry skin in the winter months or dry skin in the summer months or dry skin in the spring or the fall or any kind of dry skin, you want to first and foremost think about essential fatty acids. Please do not fall for that silliness. And if you're a healthcare professional or a skincare professional, don't tell anybody to drink more water to help with their dry skin. Yes, water is very important, and you got to make sure that you're well hydrated for a lot of reasons, but not for your dry skin. Drinking water is not going to help you with your dry skin, period. However, eating more fats will help you with your dry skin, and when they do experiments on animals and they pull out essential fatty acids from the diet, one of the first things that happens is their skin becomes dry. So get yourself on essential fatty acids if you're concerned about dry skin. Get on the Ultimate EFAs. Use 3 morning, 3 noon, and 3 night, and make sure you're absorbing the essential fatty acids. Fats are difficult for the body to absorb. So take your Ultimate EFAs with your Ultimate enzymes, with lecithin, and with fatty meals, and anything that helps improve the secretion of bile. If you have any digestive problems, that'll also mess up your skin. If you can't absorb fats, that will cause problems. So you got to make sure you're focusing on digestive wellness. Probiotics can help with fat absorption. Also, you might want to try the Nightly Essence. And then vitamin C is also very important for helping the body make moisture factors. You can use vitamin C topically. You can use my fat-soluble vitamin C, which if you Google fat-soluble topical C and Sanitas, you'll find information on. You can make sure that you're taking vitamin C, of course, and you'll get about 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C per dose of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Vitamin C turns on moisture factors. And then using topical alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid or lactic acid, not overusing, but just using them once a week or twice a week or even 3 times a week can help stimulate the production of moisture factors. I'll tell you one thing that you don't want to do if you have dry skin, believe it or not, and that is to use a moisturizing cream. How crazy does that sound, folks? When you use a moisturizing cream, what you end up doing is shutting down your skin's production of moisture factors. So even though it might sound crazy to you to have somebody tell you don't use a moisturizing cream when you have dry skin, from a biochemical standpoint, it's the dumbest thing you can ever put on your dry skin. It's a way of guaranteeing that your skin will stay dry and that you will stay on a moisturizer for the rest of your life. So best thing is to work on your fats, work on fat absorption, and use topical vitamin C, and then use something stimulating that'll turn on the production of your skin's natural moisture factors. Something like alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic acid, or lactic acid are 2 good examples. Thank you so much for writing, Larry. Hope I helped you out. All right, moving on. Let's go to Alex in Texas. What's up, Alex?
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the bright side.
Hey, how's it going? I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
First, turmeric, is that okay to give to dogs?
Sure.
And I have a son that's almost a year old now. Is it okay if I can give him a small amount of that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give him the Cell Shield. You can give him the herb. You can make curry for him. Use